do extra amounts of scouting. I need to make sure this guy doesn't get any proxies down. I'm not sure if Proxy Factory versus Zerg is a thing, but it's definitely a thing versus Protoss, and if someone's going to do it, I think it would be Soloist.
Right.
And I'll give you the intros for this one.
Alright, well, in the top of the map here, we have playing for Team Ascension, Soloist, our crazy Terran sporting banana yellow. And then in the bottom of the map here, BrwL KiToO, the Zerg. With his toucan
meant
logo.
to be blue. With his toucan logo. It is a toucan! That's pretty cool. Anyway, we're still just droning up so far, getting that Overlord, as well as KiToO, so not looking to do any super early aggression. And let's have a look. Do we have the gas first coming out from Soloist or not? We'll be finding out momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. That is in fact what we were waiting for.
I don't think you can do that kind of thing against Zerg.
I don't know. I don't know either, but I would love to see it if you can.
I'd be really surprised. That's just not a thing. He has to make a barrack. Wait.
Here comes the drone scout, man. Here comes the drone scout. Is the command center first?
He's selecting a gas. Wait, is he just clicking on things? He has a gas currently selected. What?
Wait up.
I guess he's just clicking all the things.
We're up to 13 now, so
it has to be
command center first.
It has to be a command center. Yeah.
And then throws down both gas simultaneously.
Right.
The drone scout is coming off now, which does look like KiToO is looking to set up to take his own expansion at that 15, and there it goes. Just once he gets it down. Now, Soloist is looking to take it. Can he start building? Yes, he can before the drone gets there, so no drone block going to be happening.
I mean, it doesn't really matter against Terran. They don't really care. They said, fine, I'll just build this before taxes over.
Build it slightly, but it still does delay the mining time just that little bit, and they have to lift it, and it creates complications. So it's still good to get the if you can.
There goes the spawning pool. So, yeah, just hatchery, spawning pool.
And the barracks being
and center first into the barracks. Yep. So it's just it looks really normal. This game from the Soloist so far.
Well, I haven't seen him play many TVZs before. Naturally, I've seen him play quite a few TVP versus myself, which is brutal because he wrecks me. But outside of that, I have little knowledge of what Soloist likes to do. But I still imagine he's still going to be utilizing that play that we saw last time, in the fact that he likes to do a lot of drops, a lot of multi-prong aggression, trying to pull his opponent apart just that little bit. I'm going to see how that works coming into this game.
Soloist wrecks you, huh?
Sometimes. He does. Like, once he starts getting on top of me, like, if he starts the three-pronged drop harass, I can fall apart just a little bit. I don't think... Like, Creature was good with his defense. He could have been a little bit better, but I think I'm a little bit worse than Creature is, even. So if Creature stumbles like that, I'm just stumbling a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I have had times where I've got it with the DTs, so that's always cool. DTs first, ladies and gentlemen. Ask questions later. The factory is coming up now for Soloist as well. I would imagine he's going to pop out just a few Hellions and then try and engage with that as well. Overlord at the back there did get the first scout, but it's going to be shooted away by Marines who tries to come in anytime soon.
Yeah.
While Overlord's moving out across the map, trying to get that map vision that we saw that he got versus Bioice in the previous games. Actually, that's something to note KiToO also likes to do, is that his Overlord spread is pretty phenomenal. He knows exactly where to put them. And taking that third base, but feeling very secure in the early stages of the game. Still no gas. We're sitting gasless for KiToO. And factory just about to be complete. We do see the reactor coming on in the barracks, so I would imagine they're going to swap those two over.
Yeah.
Going to
you know what? This screen, my screen is messed up now. It's slightly turned to the left. It's a glitch that happens sometimes when you're turning the screen left and right constantly, as our observer cam has been doing. He's been turning left and right with the screen, and now the screen's broken. It can't. It's at a really weird angle. It's gonna drive me crazy. Oh jeez. Oh, there we go. Is it fixed? I think it's fixed. I think. Yeah, no, it's good. We're good.
I don't know why you're asking me. Is it fixed? I can't even see the screen.
Oh, you didn't have your camera? Okay. So, yeah, I had mine on the observer camera, and it just got pretty crazy. Oh, so the Overlord's going to come in here and die to the Marines. It just does see the the medevac being produced. No tech lab or anything on there, so we know it isn't the Banshee.
That's cool. You just put your camera on the observer camera, do you?
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Okay, I was just going on my own camera.
Yeah, definitely. I was just like, hey, you know, I'm just going to sit here and cast and let other people work for me, you know, while I.
Oh, such a lazy caster. Look at this guy.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say scrub on stream or not, but calling Pure a scrub is always funny. So let's go with that. Seeing 3 queens at that third base is KiToO. Again, going for that queen count that we saw him get last time. Last time we went up to 5. That's going to be able to shoo away these Soloist Hellions that we have going right now. Hellbats. Oh, a whole bunch of Lings going to come down. The Baneliness is almost complete, but this is not what he expected. Yeah, the drop of the natural getting cleaned up pretty nicely. That's going to get shooed away. But these Hellbats doing a lot of damage, taking out quite a few Lings there.
What can
actually managed to get the kill. He got the kill on one of the queens. It looks like he's going to focus down another queen, trying to get engaging there. Does go down, and will he get the third queen, or is he just going to sit at the third base, getting another drone?
The Marines dropped out of here again, forcing KiToO to run back with his Zerglings. He's like, oh, we're going to kill a lot of Zerglings. Speed just now finishing up.
It's the medevac though, which is a little bit unfortunate. He didn't have quite far enough into that dead space.
Yeah. And there is a Banshee after this.
Yeah, so he's going all out with his aggression, his soloist. Though I will admit that he didn't kill too many workers. But then again, we saw the same thing coming out, going up into 5 factories, so going to a heavy mech play at the moment.
Mech. Absolutely going mech play.
I could see the single barracks transition. It's going to be huge.
Oh, the Zerglings, they're just going to waltz right in, of course, into a bunch of Hellbats.
Too bad, actually, because he does have the Hellbats here. He's going to clean them up nicely. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
But now he knows. He sees how mech this is. And
yeah, he does see. So the advantage and the vision. Actually going to lose both the Hellions. That's poor. That's a little bit of poor micro there.
The Zerglings.
Actually, getting a lot of kills. They've got 2 kills. Going to move on to 3 kills.
They don't feel like helping out. There we go.
Apparently, the winner of this series is actually going to go on to play Sonic in the round of 8. So that's going to be a hard match for anybody versus as well. Moving on to Thors now. 2 Thors being produced at a time, as well as the double Hellbats coming up from that factory at the front there. Trying to take his own expansion, but you know what happens when you go mech? It takes a long time for anti-air to come out. Because he's going Banshees. And how many kills has that Banshee's got? The Banshee's actually got 3 kills at the moment. Just being shooed away by those queens at the moment. That queen's sitting on 3 kills. He's a badass queen in that main.
He's just as deadly as this Banshee. Which has no best friend. Oh just man, the creep spread. Look at this.
I guess instead the Overseer sees the Banshee for who she really is. I know, the detection quote's going out there. You have to make him happen. That was so bad, but it's still so funny. We're seeing a large number of Lings being parked there to the left side. Going to go in as soon as Soloist tries to relocate this orbital command, I would imagine. But it will depend if the Terran Force is there or not to do the defense. Looks like he's just going to reposition them now. Oh, there we go. Interesting choice to put them there and move them back. But look at that map vision and creep spread. My god. KiToO is looking incredibly powerful. Just have a look at his vision there if you want for a second. He sees the entire map multiple times.
Yeah,
he's going
to take him by surprise right now.
Got his links in the front that sees the gold, the middle, and then that large link contingent on the left. And then he has more lings in the middle, including tagging that watchtower. And then he's got more lings to set up a 3rd line of scouting along with the creep tumors about a 1/3 of the way across the map. That's looking insane. He's starting to make up the roach count now as well. So that is fantastic vision from KiToO, looking like an absolute god. Oh, but the Overseer does see this Banshee trying to come in, maybe trying to get a few more kills. We do have Hydras on the way. Another 10 Hydras coming up. But this is the thing about mech, like if he can sit on the 3 bases and get the army that he wants to, it doesn't matter if you see it coming or not. It really comes down to how do you engage and how do you defend against it. And if he gets that perfect location that it likes to get, then it's like you can have 5 bases and it still doesn't matter against mech if you get that perfect engage.
He's moving out now. With SCVs.
He's doing the SCV pull. Just a
Going
few
across
of
the
them.
map.
Super Thors. He's rallied them to the Thor, so he definitely wants to start repairing them. And this is what we were talking about a little bit earlier. Here comes the Ling run by aggression. We still have the two Hellbats in there. Going to see if they're going to be able to clear up. Another Hellbat is reinforcing the fray. He has turned his SCVs around, wants to start engaging with them, but it looks like these Hellbats are going to clean up the rest of these Zerglings, but he does lose 8 in the fray. And we're getting a mad surround coming down from KiToO. His Stoke is firing the Thors.
The Hellbats are nowhere to be found. They're out there fighting a queen.
Oh, that's a little bit of a misengage right there as well. Can he take out all the Hydras so the Banshees can go out uncontested? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. And the army's been cleaned up, and KiToO is looking at 155 supplies to 99. Going to start crushing his way across the map. The reinforcing is going to be too much. Soloist has lost too much of this mech force. It's going to take a long time for him to build up what he needs to build. And we're coming out with 3 extra Vipers, man. Have you seen Blinding Cloud on mech? It's insanely powerful.
It's really good. I think that was not the engage he needed to this game. I think it showed promise, but I can't imagine him surviving this game at this rate.
The next run by is going to be a G and then the Korean G.
Whoops, accidentally pressed the wrong button on the keyboard.
Provided that button was a KiToO, it doesn't matter. Sitting at 263 APM is KiToO. Very nicely played. Soloist was right to be nervous at the beginning of that game because KiToO showed that fantastically. Yeah. Really good defense, dealing with those drop aggression early on. And then dealing with the Hellion run by as well, which turned into Hellbats. It didn't only took out 2 queens and like 3 or 4 drones, so not doing too much early aggression. And that's kind of where he really needed to put himself into the lead.
Yeah.
Investing in those Hellbats.
Hellbats are great, man. But yeah, they just got too far away from all the Thors and the
Yeah, well, that was the last engagement. That was unfortunate. Yeah. They weren't engaging that main army. It would have been nice to have them against the Hydras, just to be able to tank some shots.
Yeah, just so the Thors
you get close against the Hydras and then take out the DPS units.
Yeah, for sure.
That's to swing in favor of the Terran. So KiToO played that out really nicely with that mad concave and then able to draw a few of the Hellbats away with the Queen. So that was really nicely done by him.
So it turns out that KiToO is he's like a rank 20 EU GM.
That makes more sense now. I'm like, who is this guy?
Who is this guy? Yeah, exactly.
Masters NA players are actually amazing.
Yeah.